because the FDIC can basically remove any case from state court. And when I talk about any case from state court, I'm talking about cases in the Supreme Courts of the state, and they can remove it to the district courts of the state. At one time, they were removing everything to D.C., but the statute changed. So basically, if you're involved in litigation and you have won at the lowest state court, you won an appeal at the mid-level appellate court in the state, and now you're in the Supreme Court in New Jersey, and you've had oral argument, and the case is ready to be decided by the panel, and the bank fails, the FDIC will come in and remove that case from the Supreme Court in New Jersey to the district court in New Jersey. And then the district court has to deal with it. And usually what was happening was the district court would basically just enforce the judge. They would just like docket the judgment, and then that judgment would be appealed up to the circuit court. But there was a lot of litigation in connection with this, and a lot of
One
problems.
fun fact about removal, in the odd event that somebody wants to try
That's a
to
good point.
remand the case back to state court, the FDIC is probably the only entity that gets to take an immediate interlocutory appeal of any decision to remand to state court. In the FIREA legislation, I think when they realized that having to relitigate at once they're sent back to state court was a problem, they were able to slip into the legislation the ability to take an immediate appeal. The result is that if you are bringing a motion to remand, you are not likely to wind up back in state court anytime soon, because the case usually goes from the federal district court to the federal appellate court to be decided, and so it can take quite a while before you get back in state court, if ever.
Yeah, that's really the mark of an inexperienced FDIC plaintiff's attorney, because the worst thing you can do is win a remand motion, because the defense counsel will it just gets stalled up. It can get stalled up in the circuit courts for a year, 2 years, and ultimately you're going to lose, and then it's going to go back down to district court. So the best thing that can happen if you're defending the FDIC is for the plaintiff's attorney to challenge a removal and win, because then that case is dead for the next 2 years.